Hi there. In this video we'll be taking a quick look at a CZUR, not really sure how to pronounce that, camera slash scanner. So it's a two-in-one device and it's quite interesting. So let's get inside the box. First thing that I want to mention, thank you CZUR for sending this in. Box in a box, and you kind of get a hint of how this looks like. Really interesting. You will see it. This is why I wanted this particular product for the review. It's a really cool design and really compact at the same time. Let's open up this protection foam, and it's the nice type that doesn't do a mess all around when you open it up, doesn't break easily, and actually properly protects the device. Nice. Yeah, I know I'm showing you the packing foam, but the packing foam is actually important for a product. It's the way the manufacturer ensures the product is reaching you safely. Type-C cable and Type-A at the other end to connect to your laptop, and voila. The awesome little camera. As you can see, a much bigger lens compared to what you have on your laptops. Some sort of light in here. I don't know, probably mics in those holes. I'm just guessing, I have no clue. If you want to use it portrait camera, please fold the crossbar first and then rotate it 180 degrees in clockwise. Okay-ish. We'll see about that in a moment. What else do we have here? Yes, I was wondering about this. When you want to scan something, you kind of probably need a background, something to scan on. On white devices, recognition of edges will not be that good. I think we have found our black surface and a tiny cutout for this, and just small corners to tell you where to align your page. I really like the design of this. CD, good old CD, doesn't rely on internet for its program, although I'm 99% sure we can also download it online. But this, I can use it 10 years from now on any offline laptop, it will still work. Online links, yeah, remains to be seen. So let's take a quick look in here. And a really short getting started device. Feel free to pause at any time, I will read it also myself. I think the best for this, honestly, is to install the software on the laptop and go from there. But my impression, first impression, really nice. I like what I see here. Maybe this totally unfolded helps, and totally unfolded backside of it also helps. And I like that you can basically fold this on the other direction, obviously, on the camera itself and store it away if you do not need it. And I will continue to use scanner, camera, I don't know, whatever comes handy, because basically it is both of them. I wasn't sure, I was trying to remove the front side. Nope, this is the camera. As you can see, it also has a LED for scanning. It will provide its own light. Isn't this actually cool? If you will look at my videos, I always read the manual after I try to figure out the product by myself, because in good products you are able to finally figure out how to use it even without a manual, and I think I'm getting there with this one, which is also great. So we are in scanner mode. Up top it will shine a light on this, you can power it on, it shows you the light, power it off. If you want camera mode, you fold it. Now the camera is pointing backwards. Now the camera is pointing at you and you have a webcam. Huh? Nice. So let's install the software on the laptop and go from there. Brought my laptop. Next step, place the CD in. Software can also be downloaded online, but for Windows users, it's on the CD. Let's install it. This is what we have on the CD itself. So we have the software and user manual in German, user manual and software manual. Let's install it. And it's finished. I want to... How are they telling us actually? Wait just a second. Should I launch the app first? Connect the device. So connect the device with the cable first and then launch the app. Let me see. I think if I remember right, I have a USB port on this particular side of the laptop. Now what I don't know, where's the USB port? Oh, that's cool. Actually, the USB port is right in here under the device. And you can get your cable either to the sides or here. And you also have some interesting mounts in here. That's nice animation. Scanner. In theory, now you should see all the screens. So let me hit scan. Looking for device. It freaking saw it instantly. I forgot this is not a mechanical scanner that needs to go over something. Hello, there's my hand. Ooh, and I have my... Yeah, it was my work light above it, making it really freaking shiny. So, no bueno. Flat single page. Spoof. Did I put it? Ah! Now I understand. It actually... Yeah. It works. It automatically rotates, so you need to put it like you look at it. Normal. If you... this is... Let me try and show you. This is shiny material. So, its own light will make it shine a bit. I think there's a possibility in here to have some floodlights from the sides. If I'm not mistaken, I saw that possibility on CZUR website. Let me see. I surely can find a position where the light will not make it. Yeah, here for example, it's not shining anything. Perfect. Let me see. Flat single page, color. Well, I guess scan. And it was instant. Now we have the picture. This is good quality. And I didn't even check the settings. Let's go into settings. Round corners, no. Multi-target paging. Oh, so it can adjust by text direction. Okay. Like optimization. Auto page mending. Okay. But I think we can probably work on some settings or image quality. Best. We have space. You can choose your storage where you want. This is its standard. Where it puts them. You can choose your own storage. Let me get some more things to scan. Just want to mention, I'm really pushing it with what I'm doing here. This is not what it's meant to do. It's meant for scanning documents. But this is my channel and we always try to find interesting things that can be done with devices that they were not even meant to do, but they can still do them. So we have here some fridge magnets from various locations. We go to multi-target paging. We are still in color mode, and look at this. Let's pop. It can find them, it doesn't care. So if you want to scan some pictures, apart from the shiny ones, which again you need a different kind of light for that, stuff like this, it doesn't care. But even pictures, I think you can get away with it if you set them more to the edge, not in the center, because in the center there's most how you call it, reflectiveness. And for example, this, I'm going to show you some. Actually, no. Let's scan first, and then I'm going to show you. So, auto scan. Actually, no auto scan. Sorry, scan. So it did them all, and look at this. I wonder how this is. This thing. Let me give it a plus. It's not the highest of qualities, but look what it's working with. Do you see this? Scan this with a flatbed if you can. So for me, actually, and when I say it's not the highest quality, I'm actually a bit dumb, because this is its size. Actually, not even now. So I'm enlarging a scan. I'm enlarging it way above what this is actually in size. So even at, I think this is 3 times its size, still looks okay. At about 2 times its size, it's actually great. And again, this is a 3D object. It's not meant to do that. This fellow, 3D, all day long 3D, and even shiny. But if I put it on the side of this, it was able to handle it. Let's get to something that it was actually designed to do. Random document. It's shiny, put it to the side. This is an how do you call it? Invoice. I think it's an invoice from a store. These things always, and I mean always, disappear in time. So, spoof, scanned. Next thing, again shiny. I keep on putting shiny stuff in here, but if you put them to the side, even with this light, it still works. Scan. Do this with a standard flatbed or any other scanner. It will take more. Of course, I could have put more of this at the same time. I was just dumb and put only one of them. And with a feed-through scanner, this is sticky. You will never put something like that in that one, because it will get stuck somewhere. This thing, just make sure it's in the picture, all of it, scan. It's absolutely perfect. For pictures, maybe you would want a bit higher resolution, but that can be solved with a better sensor. They have much more expensive and more powerful products, of course. Could also be solved with a bit of AI processing the image itself in their software in the future. Anyway, it's not this tool's purpose. For what for its purpose, it's freaking awesome, honestly. And we are in here where we have all the pictures that we took, and you can perform OCR, can print it to have basically a copy, quality, watermark, handwritten erase, okay, crop, rotate, color mode, anything. You can export to Word, Excel, PDF, searchable PDF, a lot of options with this. A little bit of inception in here. So phone is filming laptop, filming phone. Anyway, I'm not sure how much you can see, but there's basically no detail in here. It's all really soft. Its colors are really dull in compared to reality. Yeah, anyway, so let's switch. A different world altogether. The resolution, as far as Windows shows me, it's 720p. So maybe with a bit higher resolution, the image would be even better. But colors, at least themselves, the sharpness of the image is... I think you can judge for yourselves. It's a world apart. So yeah, that's about it. We are going to be using this thing. It's so easy to scan documents compared to the app that I was using on my phone. And this is something that my wife can use also. She was having so much trouble with the app that basically she's not using it. She always made me scan everything she needed. This, connected to the laptop, you just unfold it. I'm not even sure that all the time you need to unwrap this thing. You might actually get away with it if you have a dark table or something like that, or a dark cloth on the table. But anyway, how hard is it to unroll this and put a document on it and hit scan? It's, yeah, it's easier than flatbed scanners, I think. Anyway, so that's about it for the video. Hope I covered everything. Thank you again, CZUR, for sending this camera in, scanner, camera, whatever, all of them. Really nice device, quite interesting and easy to use. And yeah, as always, see you in the next video. Bye.